joining me for another episode of Adventures with Robin. So as promised, I am reporting back after a week of using my mini trampoline, also called a rebounder, also known as a cellar sizer. As I promised, I was going to get up in the morning and do 10 minutes on my mini trampoline and report my results back to you. So this is week 1 of 3 weeks of my 3-week challenge. And I did make some observations that I wanted to share with you. So first of all, you would think that getting up an extra 10 minutes early would be no big deal, but it was a big deal. I'm not exactly a morning person, and it's really hard for me to get up in the morning. So, getting on your workout clothes and coming in here and jumping on this trampoline for 10 minutes was a challenge. But as the week went on, it did get a little bit easier. And so one of the first things I think that I noticed is that my energy was a little better throughout the day. And that wasn't really something I was expecting, but I noticed it was subtle. It was subtle, but I did notice a shift. The second thing that I noticed was, and this is something I just realized kind of today, was that I tended to eat a little better. Trainers will tell you, and you've probably read this before, that when you work out in the morning, it just sort of sets the stage for the rest of your day. And you tend to make maybe healthier choices because you've gotten up and done something good for yourself, and you don't want to cram down a bagel of cream cheese when you've gotten up and worked out, and you don't want to undo all the good you did in the morning. So I did tend to make some better choices, which was a nice surprise even to me. Now there was something else that I noticed, and I didn't realize until yesterday, which was Saturday, that there was something that happened in the week that I didn't make the connection until yesterday. So I very rarely get sick. In fact, I have not had a cold or flu in maybe 6 years. I think 6 months ago I had one day that I felt a little achy and crappy and took the day off from work, but it wasn't a full-on flu or anything. After a day of rest I felt fine. So like I said, I don't get sick very often, and since I've been working at my job for almost nearly 2.5 years now, I haven't been sick at all, and everybody in my office pretty much has been sick multiple times. But I attribute that, if you've watched my Juicing 101 video, I attribute that to juicing, really. I think is probably one of the greatest contributors to not getting sick, So, but anyways, on Thursday, I started to feel like I was coming down with a cold, and several of my coworkers have colds right now. So I thought, maybe it's going to happen this time. Maybe it's not just allergies. Maybe I'm actually going to get sick. I don't know. So I was thinking that, hey, okay, I might be coming down with a cold. But by Friday, I felt fine. So, I was thinking, all right, it was just allergies. But then I started to think that this has actually happened before when I started regularly using my cellar sizer. And I think what's happening is how I described in the first video, that it serves as a detoxifier to drain the lymph system. It acts as a pump to clear toxins out of your body. So I was thinking maybe I was starting to do a little detox there. Maybe some, I don't know. It kind of makes sense. And so I'm just hoping that doesn't really happen too much over the next 2 weeks. But it kind of makes sense. And so I'm through observation gonna say I was doing a little detoxing there. So trying to think of what my other, I feel a little firmer. That's good. We're getting into bikini season, and so I feel like my legs are a little bit firmer. That's a nice side effect of rebounding. Oh, and I lost a pound. Oh, yay! So those were my results, and I'm going to keep going with it. I'm going to keep going for the 3 weeks that I promised, and I have a feeling that the 3 weeks is going to turn into a permanent thing, because this can only be good for you, and you know, this has been motivation for me to make use of it. So I will check back in a week and let you know any other changes that I might notice from rebounding. So thanks for joining